Welcome to an introduction to the world's religions. Today we begin our unit on Christianity. 2,000 years ago, a legend emerged about an ancient Jewish teacher who wandered the Judean countryside, presenting his view on the right way to live like God's people. While his advocacy for the poor and the sick earned him a following, the elite considered him a nuisance. Now, there were all sorts of rabbis sharing their opinions in the marketplace of ideas, and successful governments have to accommodate a modicum of dissent. But this Jesus crossed some very serious lines. You see, Judea was part of a new world order called the Roman Empire, a territory spanning Western Europe, North Africa, the Mediterranean, and the Middle East. And although its emperor headed up the world's largest government and army, its greatest resource was an ingenious foreign policy. Caesar basically said, "I will give local rulers access to my wealth, army, and bureaucracy. If your people recognize my divine mandate, keep the peace and pay me taxes." Now, if you're a local ruler and Caesar came knocking at your door, you could either accept the offer or fight him, lose, and he'll appoint a ruler who will accept the offer. The latter had happened with the Jews in recent memory. The Jewish king was replaced with a family dynasty called the Herodians. The Jewish temple was desecrated, and the religious establishment really didn't want to put their standing in further jeopardy. When Jesus starts suggesting that the government has failed the people, and that has some divinely inspired ideas about how people should live, the religious authorities take no chances. The last thing they wanted was for Rome to tighten the leash, so they turned Jesus in for treason, an offense punishable by crucifixion. His most devoted followers claimed he visited them after he died, entrusting them to pass on his teachings and example. This was known as the Evangelion, or the Evangel, the Gospel, the Good News. Christianity is how these followers were able to present this story as good news to people in a range of circumstances. Farmers, business people, kings, soldiers, children, all sorts have found this story inspirational and socially useful. And like all powerful movements, all sorts of people have been left in its wake. Our unit will explore the history and social politics of this story. As you prepare this week, consider the following questions. Where do you see Jesus' myth expressed in the digital age? Do you see Christianity's influence on American life on the decline or on the rise? How so? Christianity's numbers appear to be increasing in the developing world, but waning in the developed world. What do you think accounts for this?